What's up, guys? Welcome back. Godzilla 1954. Patreon request. Got a train in his mouth. So let's try and draw this. God, he's weird. The old Godzilla is so strange looking. It looks like Shin Godzilla. Landscape page. Pencil eraser. Hit pause if we go too fast. Let us begin with that eye. Up the top. So the head is like up, kind of up here. And we'll go down as far as the hands anyway. And get the train in his mouth in as well. So if we do this sort of frowning check mark, right? Like that. Don't even know if he has eyelids. They're just like a circular ball. But let's do an eyelid. So we'll go, because I think that'll make more sense. We'll go like that way and down in there. And then the bottom eyelid will be sort of here. Kind of like his snout starts to go that way. And then the circle for his weird eye. He's just got a big beady white eye. Now, sometimes there's a pupil, but this looks like it's like a ghost white eye, which kind of makes him look creepier, so I might leave it like that. But you could do a black dot in the middle if you wanted as well. There's options, guys. So his frown, so like everything's kind of like looks like he's made of rock, you know. Everything's kind of stony. He's got like this bumpy sort of cheek, like that. Yeah, I think so. I think so. This like eye sort of lines there, and then this is like his stony like mouth or something. So it just goes down that way. It's all textured and bumpy and all. Maybe just some extra sort of bumps in there as well. So his nose then, right? So he's got like a snout sort of a thing, kind of like a cat. Comes down here, and then we got a nostril here and a nostril here. So it's like it's weird, right? So he's got these kind of two bumps, and like all textures coming out of it, and over the top, making them all kind of wrinkly. So then he has like a big sort of snout thing that comes out here. So kind of like, again, it's kind of like a cat, right? It's got this double sort of bump here, just under his nose. And then his lip comes back this way. And the train is kind of dangling out of his mouth, like here. So he's like, his skin sort of goes up and over the train. And then you want to just add some more sort of wrinkle lines and textures and stuff to all this, you know, curving, just to make him look a bit bumpy. Dots and stuff, but he's like, he looks like he's made of rock. So it's up to you kind of how much of that you want to do. Just want to make him look a bit bumpy anyway. So then up here we can see like his, like a little bit of his other eyebrow on the other side of his head sticking out. And then we start to get like the spikes coming around the middle then. So that'll like go down his back. And you get some of the big Godzilla spikes down there as well. Maybe you can see a bit of his eyeball there and some of this bumpy cheek. There. So, right, I'll just like start spiking. Now they're kind of rough spikes. And he's got like a little ear. a little teddy bear ear. You know, like just a round little ear like this. And then it's got some spikes. Textures. Right, we finished the head. Maybe we'll the head and then some of the train. Maybe we'll sketch in the shape for the train anyway. So we got like teeth. He's really big teeth actually. The modern Godzilla's teeth are tiny compared to this. Like his bottom lip, you can kind of see it here. And then there'll be all shadows in between. And then there's a fang sticking up here. And then this is the train carriage starting going this way. Right, so it's like it's just a rectangle, sort of like a long box. Like that. And then like, you know, you could put like extra sort of details like some windows and like a door maybe. And some like carriage wheels and another door on the end. But it's kind of up to you how much detail you want to give the train. And I'll just shadow this as well. The gaps between the teeth look better when they have shadow in them because you're looking inside his mouth. So then basically this is his chin. It goes underneath the carriage and kind of like joins. Imagine it goes underneath. And then we have lots of this wrinkly chin stuff. Dots and lines just to make him look grisly. And his neck starts to go down here, very bumpy. So I'll just get some more of the train carriages, just the rough sort of shapes, and then we can detail them up. And we'll do the same with his body. This one's just like a rectangle. So they're all rectangles. You want to like give them maybe some extra edge lines and stuff. This one falling out this side of it. This one's very long, hanging down. And he's like holding in his hand down there. There's like some wheels here. I'm gonna just join that to get that tube sort of like nunchucks. And this one goes into his hand, right? So we just do like half of one. We'll try and get his hand in the right place then. Alright, there's like some details on this, but we'll get the rest of his body and then we'll add loads of details to it then. So, body position. So we got like this spiky back. I'll just do the smaller spikes first. Now this is like his neck, right? So his neck there. And this always goes into the center line of his chest. And it's all very bumpy and stony around for his chest muscles. And then his belly goes off that way. So his arm will come out there. The other arm, so it doesn't look like they give him shoulders, but we will probably have to do that just to make everything kind of a bit easier to draw. And it's like his elbow sticks out here. We give him a bicep. And then a big sort of spiky forearm there. And then the rest of his back just goes off that way, all bumpy. So finish a hand here. So he's got like big claws, right? Big claw 1, claw 2, claw 3, and claw number 4 is like the thumb on the other side, so it's like here. Again, there's all like wrinkles and stuff all in here, but I will come back to that. His other claw is holding a train carriage right over here. So we got like his shoulder, and then his forearm, bumpy and spiky. So you see like the palm of his hand, and then up to his thumb. Right, the other side that you got like 3 knuckles. A human would have 4. He has 3. Grabbing the carriage here. And then these have claws on the end. Okay, so finish this carriage, maybe just coming into his hand. It's kind of like crushed in here, just all smushed, and then it gets straight out here again. Long boxes like that. Then, so we got like long Godzilla, sort of coral reef style necklines coming down his back. Kind of the arm is covering them here a little bit, but there are all these curvy ones. We got like big ones then down here. Okay, and then textures all over, right? And he's just like a big big piece of stone. So there's like some wrinkles on his neck, but it all just kind of like crisscrosses itself, right? So you have some curving around the neck, and how much of this you do is kind of up to you. Lots of dots and stuff. We're just trying to make it look similar to his face, right? So it's like you're casting a fishing net on top of him. So it like goes around his arm and then up, horizontal and vertical. You're just following the shape for the arm, really. And then dots and stuff. Because he's really rough. See him curving over his chest muscle. Going that way then on the other side. And then down. It's called a vector. Well, that's one word for it. See? Kind of makes him look a bit like three-dimensional. It gives him a bit of form, you know. Because you're like curving over the object in 2 directions. It's kind of like shading, but like the simplest version of shading possible. Do 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 do. Alrighty, textured up, complete. Some windows on this carriage. So going down here, and then we just go this, and then there's like some details underneath. There's lots of rectangles, really. It's like carriage windows here. Just vertical lines and like some wheels and stuff. Just little boxes and maybe some like debris. Sparks maybe. But that's not too bad. Godzilla 1954. Hope it's helpful. Thanks for the request on Patreon. Kristen. Sorry. See you next one. Bye.